Hello everybody, Skratch coming up with another clan boss video. And oh boy, I'm super excited today because I have something special in house for all of you guys. You know I'm all about big numbers and creating the most strategic teams out there. So it's been over a month since I brought you the best and killable team in the game. Now it's time to bring you the first and most powerful high defense team in the game, capable to 1-key Ultra Nightmare and survive over 80 clan boss turns. Yes, you heard it right, over 80 clan boss turns. Now the unkillable teams, they all survive around 50 turns only since the nerf in January or February, I can't really remember exactly. And it's not really doable and achievable for most of the guys to 1-key it anymore. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys share the video around to your friends, so all our great community can benefit overall from this video. Now, before I hear anyone complaining about it, yes, you do need the most overpowered champions to achieve the best results. Don't expect it to be possible by using Kale or Apothecary or other champions. I know a lot of endgame players, whales, dolphins, that have every single one of these champions or missing one piece of the puzzle, so it's definitely possible for a lot of you guys out there to recreate the team. Unfortunately, it's not a free-to-play team by any means. So before I'm gonna explain what's the strategy I used on this team and what holds it so good together, we're gonna have a look at all the gear, stats and masteries on these champions. And after, I'm gonna explain you and help you understand how damage reduction really works and why it's the most important key to a successful clan boss team. So we're gonna start here with Valkyrie, guys. How you guys can see, we have around 2 immortal sets and 1 speed set. We're gonna have a quick look at every piece of gear, and then we're gonna have a look at total stats and masteries. So she's the only champion I have without a stalwart set. So we have the weapon, the helmet, we have the shield, the gauntlet, the chest piece, the boots, all 3 with defense percentage. We have the ring, we have the amulet, the banner. Total stats, we have 50k HP, 1.7k attack, 7.1k defense, 186 speed, 65 crit rate, 116 crit damage. Resistance, accuracy, it does not matter on Valkyrie. Now, I know a few people told you out there, don't give a lot of defense on your Valkyrie because he's gonna cripple your team if the rest of your team has lower defense, but that's not true by any means. The more defense you have on your Valkyrie, the bigger is the shield she procs, the longer your team will survive overall in a clan boss run. So stack her as much defense as you can. Try to balance it with a good amount of HP. You don't want to have her with 30-35k HP because she's not going to survive that long. You do have to give her a bit of HP there. Masteries. She's the only champion I'm using in this team with support 3 on her masteries, and that's because of Shield Bearer. Increases the shield she procs by 5%. And the rest, they give us a bit more. Plus, we have lasting gifts on her to keep that shield up for longer. And the counter attack. Then we have a War Master on her. The rest pretty typical, nothing too crazy on those masteries by any means there. And how we move over to the next champions, I will explain you why is it important to have a support 3 on Valkyrie. So the next one is Bad-el-Kazar. We have him on a stalwart set. All the rest of 4 champions I'm going to show you guys are on stalwart sets. So a stalwart set and a broken set here. We have a avenging weapon and the toxic boots. So we have the weapon right here, guys. We have the helmet from stalwart, the shield. We have the gauntlet, defense percentage chest, defense percentage boots, HP ring, HP amulet, accuracy banner. Total stats on him, guys, we have 48k HP, 2.1k attack, 4.4k defense, 193 speed, 54 crit, 75 crit damage, 258 accuracy. I am hopefully gonna get some new upgrades for all the champions, because I am able to improve their stats by a lot, to improve their HP, their defense, their crit rate. I just need better rarity of the gear, better stars, 6-star instead of 5. The masteries on him, we have offense and defense 3, and here is where it comes in play Valkyrie's support 3 masteries, shield bearer and the rest. It comes in play here for the defense tree, where we have rejuvenation increases the shield, the ally procs on the team by 5%, so that increases the shield that Valkyrie procs on all the team by a huge amount. And again, we have the typical counter. We have War Master on him. Nothing else too crazy. I will later on explain you about all the rest of the masteries, why they are important for the damage reduction. Now the next one I want to talk about is Vizier, again on a Stalwart set and a Cruel set. We have the weapon right here. Stalwart, we have Stalwart helmet, the shield. We have defense percentage gauntlet from the Cruel set, defense percentage chest, defense percentage boots. We have a HP ring, defense amulet, accuracy banner. Total stats on him, we have 42k HP, 2.8k defense, attack, almost 4k defense, 192 speed, 73 crit rate, 113 crit damage, 267 accuracy. Masteries again, pretty similar with what we had on Bad-el-Kazar, just we have Giant Slayer on him, but again we have rejuvenation and all the rest of the stuff that is super important for a clan boss survivability. We have Tyrant as the next one on a Stalwart set and accuracy set. We have the weapon, helmet, the shield, defense percentage gauntlet, defense percentage chest, defense percentage boots, HP ring, crit damage amulet, accuracy banner. Total stats on him, we have 49k HP, 1.5k attack, 5.1k defense, 190 speed, 73 crit rate, 120 crit damage, 254 accuracy. Again, I would love to get some more HP on him, some more crit damage. I do have a lot of place for improvement with glyphs. Masteries, again, same situation like before on the rest. We have the last one, Krisk on a Stalwart and Immortal set. Extremely good champion. Now we do have double void, so I do hope that a lot of you guys manage to pull Krisk. He's amazing overall everywhere in the game. So we have the weapon right here, guys. From Stalwart set, we have the helmet, we have the shield, defense percentage gauntlet, defense percentage chest piece, speed boots on him. He's the only champion in the team that has speed boots, because we do require to have him on a much higher speed than the rest of my champions. We have a HP ring, HP amulet, accuracy banner. Total stats on him, we have 52k HP, 1.5k attack, 5.5k defense, 222 speed, 26 crit rate. Now I really gotta get some upgrades for the crit rate. I'm really trying to get his crit rate up to around 75%, same with the rest of the champions, which I will explain you in a second why we only have 75% crit rate on the most of the champions. 116 crit damage, 231 accuracy. Masteries, again, same situation. Now, for whoever doesn't know what the Stalwart set does, guys, reduces the damage taken from enemy AoE attacks by 30%. So here it comes in play all the damage reduction we have, guys, how the team works. So first, let's talk about damage reduction. So we do have on all the team except Valkyrie damage reduction 30% from the Stalwart set on the AoE attacks. Then we have the Tyrant's passive, Fires of Dooms, which reduces damage inflicted by enemies under HP burn by 10% more, which brings it up to 40% damage reduction overall. 5% more with the Mastery, which is called Blast Proof, so that brings it up to 45%. Then with Delayed Death Mastery, which brings it up to 6% more, up to 51% damage reduction in a clan boss fight. So that means that the clan boss only deals 50% of his damage on all my team, because of all the things I just told you before. Damage reduction is the most important thing in order to achieve a great survivability in your clan boss team. Then a lot of people found it hard to believe that Vizier survived for 80 turns. Now you gotta keep in mind Perfect Veil got buffed, so he has a 15% more reduced damage from Perfect Veil, so that brings it up to 66% damage reduction for Vizier alone with that Perfect Veil. So insane amount of damage reduction. Then we gotta keep in mind we have two champions that uses ally protection, which reduce the damage by 50% more, and they're taking that damage. Now, it's not gonna help all your team by having two ally protections. They do not stack, and not both of the champions. They drain that damage reduction. But the way I'm using this team right here, guys, we're gonna start from the very beginning, and we're gonna go towards the ally protection. So, one of the main keys and the most important key in the team will probably be Krisk. So with Krisk, we have increased speed, which allows all my team to gain extra turns. We have ally protection, and one of the most important again, we have increased ally buffs, which increases the shield, increases the ally protection, increases defense up, increases speed, increases counter attack. Then the most important key again is Bad-el-Kazar, because we're not using any lifesteal gear on my champion, so we're purely relying on a continuous heal from Bad-el-Kazar and from a Soul Drinker on masteries. That's our only heal that we have on the champions. We're using him as lead. We're gaining 25% more crit rate. He is the champion that hits the stun, the aggro, so the clan boss will focus the aggro on Bad-el-Kazar every single turn almost, except a couple of turns when it gets differently. Then we're using Valkyrie for the huge shield you guys see on there. We're using the counter attack we have from her. Their order is Tyrant goes in front of Valkyrie. We place defense up, ally protection on Krisk. Valkyrie places the shield. Because we do have defense up, the shield gets bigger with 50% more than without defense up, which makes it a huge shield. We have ally protection on all the team, including on Krisk. Now the next turn, Krisk comes in, increases the ally duration buffs, and places ally protections on all team, and it takes the ally protection that Tyrant had on Bad-el-Kazar, Vizier, and Valkyrie, and puts it on himself. So he will take that damage. But with Tyrant, we do have ally protection on Krisk. So that means that the Krisk reduces the damage on all the enemy team by 50%, and then Tyrant reduces the damage that Krisk takes by 50% from all that damage reduction he did for our team the hit before. So that's what holds the team so good together. That's what makes it survive so long and makes it for us available and possible to one-key Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss and survive for so long, guys. So the best damage I took on Nightmare, for example, is 133 million with this team. Now the new turn limit on the clan boss changed from 150 turns to 120. I did ask the diamond, he confirmed that it didn't change, but I encountered it like 5 times and indeed it changed to 120 turns. So I did have to stop this manual myself, because if no I was gonna reach the turn limit, probably I would be able to get up to 140 million damage on Nightmare. I can improve this team by throwing a lot of speed glyphs on them, make them all faster in order to keep counter at every single turn. If you guys pay attention, at some point Tyrant is gonna go, place defense up, ally protection, but Valkyrie just doesn't have enough speed to get an extra turn in there to place the counter before the clan boss slams. So by raising the speed on all the team and keeping the same stats, I would be probably able to get around 80 to 85 million damage on Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss with this team, which is a huge amount of damage, probably not needed honestly. And I will have to invest probably the glyphs I'm getting in the next 1 to 2 months, a couple of more upgrades on some of the champions to actually get that damage up, but it's possible, I know that for sure. If I'll ever decide to do it and give up on my arena teams and stop throwing my glyphs in there, I will let you know, guys. How you guys can see, crazy amount of damage. We are on turn 65, we have 61 million damage. So because I don't have full crit rate on all the champions, I do need to raise a bit of more crit damage on them. I'm not doing 1 million per turn, which is not necessarily a problem. How you guys can see, Bad-el-Kazar is taking the stun all the time. Everything goes perfect. We have the shield up, we have the heals, we have so many buffs there that is absolutely crazy. Huge amount of buffs on all my team. So the speeds, how you guys saw them, that's what makes this team work so good as well, with Krisk in the team and having increased speed on all the rest of my champions except him. It does take a long time to farm all the gear from the dragon, all this stalwart gear. I would say it took me around 2-3 months. I've been working on this team for the last 3 weeks, 3 weeks and a half. I've been working the team around. So it took me a bit of time to put it all together and be able to achieve these results. I did took 69 million damage and 67, 68, close to 1 kid before. I took 72 million damage, 73 million damage, but this is the best run I've had so far. I will continue to try to see what damage I can get without getting any gear upgrades on them and stuff, if we can get more damage. But how you guys can see is the first high defense team to be able to 1-key Ultra Nightmare since we have this difficulty in the clan boss. I'm pretty sure nobody else achieved it yet, because we would have known by seeing all the Reddit posts where people are flexing everything they're doing and stuff. Probably, since the nerf of unkillable teams is probably the best damage anyone got in 1-key with a team. You guys will be seeing the damage in a second. We're almost close to the end here. We're on turn 75, 70 million damage in. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the team, enjoyed the video. Hopefully it does help you overall to understand better the damage reduction, how it really works, damage reduction, and what you can do to use the damage reduction in your advantage. How you've seen, we have all the masteries that added up together with gear and other bonus things from the skills and stuff can increase the damage reduction by a huge amount. That's why the team goes on, and you can see they're still on full HP, except Bad-el-Kazar, we just got the stun. So the clan boss, by now it hits so damn hard, like crazy amount of damage he's doing now. But the team is still holding up good. We lost Bad-el-Kazar there on the stun. I think it was on the stun on the AoE, I didn't really pay attention. We lost Valkyrie here, so we're still going a couple of more turns. We are on 75 million damage. Really crazy team right here, guys. Vizier is definitely extremely powerful. How you can see, he was the last one to die together with Tyrant on turn 83. 83, not 82 actually, because that's when the last hit got in. So we had 76.86 million damage. We have Bad-el-Kazar with 30 million damage. Krisk with 7 million damage, because we don't have a lot of crit rate on him yet, but we're working on it. 13 million damage from Valkyrie, almost 16 from Tyrant, and 10 million damage from Vizier. So that was all, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, turn on notifications to see when we upload next. And I'll see you all soon on another video. Until then, guys, take care and peace out.